Lawndale pays its respects to its fallen war heroes who gave their lives for our freedom. Our community honors our public safety heroes who put their lives on the line every day for our safety. Local agencies work together to help us learn how to live better, and we take you inside for a look at our Hawthorne Boulevard street repairs. These stories and more are coming your way as Lawndale Living begins right now. Hello and welcome to Lawndale Living, the show that features everything Lawndale. I'm your host, Anita Kellett-Barry. Recently, the City of Lawndale hosted a town hall meeting that was held by State Assembly member Stephen Bradford of the 51st District and featured special guest speaker California State Controller John Chang. The town hall meeting was held to allow the public to hear the most recent information about the state budget problems and to ask questions about the legislative issues and decisions that California faces.
I thought it was timely to come out after we have where the governor's final proposal is and have opportunity to hear from the community and let them know where we stand right now. Even though California's economy is improving, it is not it's not happening as quickly and as strongly as we anticipated. The governor's May budget revision makes clear that despite the serious cuts we have made already, which closed the structural deficit by 3/5, a significant budget problem still remains. What voters can do is let their voices be heard, and I think it has resonated clearly with the legislature. Now we need to find a middle ground, a sweet spot where the governor understands that as well, and we can tweak his budget and our budget so we can come to something that's acceptable. It won't be a perfect budget, but it's something that could be better than what's proposed to us right now.
We have citizen participation. I think they got a better sense of what's taking place in the state of California. Now they have to decide what's actionable. What's also very critical is that unlike what's happening in Sacramento, Washington, D.C., where people are fighting and they can't come to agreement, in communities, people are starting to work together. We understand that we have difficult economic situation, and the people in the communities are going to lead the way. We have to understand we're not going to get out of debt all at once. It's going to take a period of time of being financially disciplined, plus being smart. We can't cut out essential programs. We still have to provide health care and a safety net for the truly vulnerable. We have to provide a world-class education for all our kids. We cannot leave a single kid behind because you don't know who's going to be the next Mark Zuckerberg, who's going to Nobel laureate, who's going to be the next President Obama. You've got to give every child that opportunity. Well, economically, California's making progress, but obviously we still have a long, long way to go. As I pointed out in my comments, people are starting to delever, meaning they're starting to eliminate debt, and that's not easy. So it's going to take a while. When people get back to the normal state, this economy is going to be healthy. We're going to be smart. We have to make sure to educate our kids so that they have a standard of living that's better than the ones we have today.
The City of Lawndale appreciates being able to bring these important informational opportunities to its residents and neighbors, and we encourage all registered voters to do so. You may have noticed that Hawthorne Boulevard has been undergoing some resurfacing between 147th Street and 154th Street. The main thoroughfare, which was completely retransformed about a decade ago, has started showing signs of wear and tear. Since funding is still available to do this kind of work, city officials decided to move quickly to make the necessary repairs.
In essence, the project was pavement rehabilitation of the roadway surface. The project comes about is considered not necessarily reconstruction, but pavement maintenance. It's part of the city's ongoing maintenance program of its streets and roads. We did the entire width of Hawthorne between 154th and 147th. What occurred out there was basically a removal and replacement of the top pavement surface. Looking at the condition, based on a study that the city had completed, a pavement management study. It met the warrants based on its age. The road is approximately 10 plus years since it was last reconstructed. And with that, you want to preserve the roadway. It's very similar to your car, paint job on your car. You like to keep it protected and shiny and in nice condition. You wax it, you perform maintenance on it. In a similar manner, we perform maintenance on the roadway. We took the top wearing surface off, approximately 2 inches of the top pavement, by an operation called cold milling, grinding as it's more widely known as. We grind the top 2 inches off the pavement and look at the surface, prepare it, and then replace back with hot pavement. This case, it's referred to as AHRM, asphaltic hot rubberized mix. It's more of a mandate now to show a recapture of materials, in this case old tires, which are converted down into crumb rubber material. It's screened and determined of value and used to be qualified to put back into rubberized hot mix. And that's the type of pavement we've placed back. They placed it back, and everybody's familiar with the rollers out there to compact it back into place. While it's hot, the temperature is very hot on this pavement when it goes in, so it's in a workable state. One of the components we replaced back were these induction loops. The induction loops or traffic loops detect the presence of cars so that the phase will occur from the familiar green, yellow, red, and also you have your left turn induction loops in the left turn pockets, and then the cross traffic. The other components that we placed back are of course the traffic lane lines, all the striping. They're not painted on, it's thermoplastic, which is a heat applied material. Also the crosswalks go back to provide the pedestrian access ways, thoroughfares. That in essence is the overall project.
The city recently honored Lawndale's fallen heroes at the Memorial Day ceremony held here at the City Hall Memorial Wall. Local, state, and federal dignitaries were there to recall the sacrifices of those Lawndale residents who gave their lives while serving in our United States Armed Forces. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to cover the event.
Freedom hasn't been free. If you've been in the military, you know that. If you've been around, lived very long, you know that. Freedom has cost a great price. But we are fortunate enough that we can enjoy that freedom today.
The younger generation don't realize what sacrifices were made by the 2 million plus men and women that gave their lives to make this country what it is today.
Peggy and I are happy to be with you again. It's Memorial Day to honor those men and women who have given so much for our great country.
Well, we put on this event so that we can honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice for we can live freely here in the city of Lawndale.
We would have none of this. I mean, I wouldn't be talking to you right here if it wasn't for them, you know. We would have nothing without all the men and women that give their lives to make this country great.
Just a little part of our life should we devote to those people and those families also that have given of their family members so we can have the opportunity to be living in free America.
A lot of our military, after they leave the military, they come into law enforcement. And we certainly appreciate having them work for us day to day, putting their lives out on the line to keep our freedom for this country. So we certainly appreciate this day.
Well, I hope people appreciate our military service personnel, all the hard work that they do, and the struggles that they're away from their family and their cross seas to secure our liberties. And we hope that they just take those lessons away from this meeting today, from this event today.
Recently, the Lawndale Rotary Club and the City of Lawndale honored 2 more heroes with the Lawndale Rotary Club Deputy and Firefighter of the Year Award ceremony. Community leaders embraced Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Deputy Ryan Rozan and Los Angeles County Fire Department's firefighter and paramedic Kyle Anderson with great appreciation for their dedicated service. Our Lawndale Living camera crew files this report.
This event is to honor the men and women who serve and protect our community through the Los Angeles County Fire Department and the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department.
This is a tremendous honor from the city of Lawndale as well as the Rotary Club. It just shows that the hard work that we're doing is actually paying off. Sometimes there's days where you wonder why is it I'm doing this job, but you have the people, the citizens of this city, and you also have clubs like this that show we do appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Being here, being recognized for that, really deepens my sense of community with this place. We're typically pretty isolated from the Rotary Club especially, and also the council, but to know that we're being thought of by them and they appreciate our work, it's very considerate of them, and it really resonates with us.
The two honorees have honored not only their departments, but they've honored their families, and they've honored the community that they've been working in, and they've honored their nation.
These kind of events help reach out there and let the citizens know we're out there to help them.
The men and women that serve in the Los Angeles County Fire Department and the Sheriff's Department are here as public servants, and their desire is to serve. We appreciate when the city says, hey, we're going to honor somebody, and they get that award, and the men and women that might receive that in this city or any other city, they say, well, thanks, I appreciate that. I'm not looking for that, but I appreciate it because that's what I am, a public servant. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy serving the public.
They're always putting their lives on the line for everybody, and whenever we get a chance to thank them, we should do it. And I think this is a great way to do it.
We really appreciate all the hard work that they do here in the city of Lawndale.
But I also thank the Rotary Club for putting this event on because of recognizing not just two people, but our police department and our paramedics and our fire department are a valuable part of our community.
Lawndale salutes Deputy Razan and firefighter Anderson for their selfless and dedicated service to our community. This award is well deserved. You may be aware that the Lawndale Farmers Market is open every Wednesday afternoon from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. And you may be aware that they serve up delicious certified fresh local fruits and vegetables that are not only good, but good for you. And you may be aware that the cost of this amazing produce is comparably priced with the produce you find in the supermarkets. But what you probably don't know is that the Farmers Market and the Lawndale Elementary School District and its Healthy Lifestyle partners are working hard to show everyone that a healthy lifestyle will benefit you for decades to come. Lawndale Living camera crew was at the Lawndale Farmers Market Extravaganza to find out more.
We're at the Lawndale Farmers Market today, the annual event, and it's an awesome, great event for the community, and it's fun to see everybody, all the kids having a good time and learning about all the fruits and vegetables.
We are trying to get people to be motivated to eat healthier food and to be more physically active.
Healthy eating is the name of the game, and we've pushed for our organic food. These kids are learning to eat differently because of things like this.
It's good for the schools to get involved, teach it to the kids.
The kids are very instrumental in it. It's really about community and about the kids, because the education through them is how it gets to the parents, and that's how we get, everybody living healthy.
We contacted Diane Davis and said we have this great group of students. We want to help promote the farmers market, and from there it's just been increasing in terms of collaboration.
It's actually the students from RAP, from Rogers, so Realizing Amazing Potential. They took it this year and the last couple of years, and they've kind of run with it. So they come to us and map out where they want to be, what it is they want to do, and get all the kids and the parents involved, and it has an amazing turnout.
Today I play the chairperson of this event. My community public relations from Royal Rogers Middle School planned this event about a couple of months ago, and our efforts is to just promote healthy eating throughout the community.
Well, I'm basically the president of the leadership class, so I have to make sure that everything gets done. And I'm walking around helping everybody out, just smiling to people, saying hi.
One of our school district goals is to make sure that we provide a safe and healthy environment for students and their families and our staff.
To have a resource like this where they can get fresh fruits and vegetables so convenient at a good quality price is really important for the families and for the students here. About 25 to 30% of our students, both female and male, are obese, and maybe about 15% are overweight. So we really want to see families coming together, healthy events like this in the community, and see kids and families become healthier.
In the classroom, we have students who intermittently spend 5 to 10 minutes energizing themselves.
It's a 5-minute activity booster. It's getting you to move again, like getting your brain going again and teaching you how to relax, to not stress out about something, teaching you to go away from something where you have too much on your plate. Our goal was to pass it on to the teachers, model it for the teachers, train the teachers, and have them independently do it.
It influences not just the kids, but also the parents and the teachers, and they get them going.
You'll be amazed of how the kindergarten jump up for Easter recess, and when we're done and walk out the classroom, they're back to their work.
Today I was teaching little kids how to plant an actual plant, like using the buckets, the soil, all the watering, all that sorts, and then we were also selling plants as well. Just the smallest container can make a whole batch of vegetables just for you and your families.
All you need is a bucket, just a few seeds, and just some water and some love, and of course sunlight, but you don't really need that much to give.
A lot of them actually wanted to learn, and some already knew a lot about what we were doing already. Like, oh yeah, that's for soil. Oh, that goes for plants, and this, and that. It's like they've already learned so much that we've just applied a little more to them that I know they're gonna take really good care of their plants.
I learned that the farmers market, it helps the environment for us. We should always come to the farmers market and buy fruits and veggies. A lot of kids have been having fun. They've been enjoying themselves. They've been trying different fruits and vegetables. I think it's been a great success.
If you come here and you give us a try, I think you're going to notice a taste difference, absolutely. Tomatoes that are grown fresh and brought here from the farm versus ones you get in the grocery store, completely different taste. I mean, it really tastes like a tomato. It's not as expensive as you think, and you're going to like it.
I think Lawndale's a really special community. It's small, but so many great things are happening. You know, I mean, there's so much coming from the school district, from Network for Healthy California, from the PEP grant. And when we talk with the library and say, hey, can you help us promote this great program? They just come back with it and say, you know, we really want to start a garden. We want to have a cooking club. We want to have jump rope activities. And so it just feeds from there. The interest is there.
A lot of them were telling their moms, like, Moms, we should do this when we get home. We should do this all the time. And it's like, when you see a kid's dedication that much, I'm pretty sure a parent would like to support that dedication.
I think this event is going to help children know what to eat and what not to eat more, to eat the junk food in moderation, but stay focused on the fruit and vegetables. Remember to drink water and eat fruits and vegetables and stay healthy.
If you feel inspired by what these talented and thoughtful healthy lifestyle experts have said, you can find out much more on the web at lawndalelifestyle.com. And now it's time to take a look at some of the great events and programs coming your way with the Lawndale Living Community Calendar. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Lawndale Living. If you'd like to find out more about any of the programs you've seen on the show today, give us a call at area code 310-973-3200 or go to the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. And if you have an idea for an upcoming episode of Lawndale Living, or if you have any questions, you can give Lawndale City TV a call at area code 310-973-3259 or visit us on the web at www.lawndalecity.org. I'm your host, Anita Callett-Berry. We'll see you next time.